Hey guys, how we doing? Coach Dana CAVALEA checking in with you today. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about a book that I've been reading, and I have heard about for years, and I finally decided to dig in. And as I start reading it, I realized that most of my philosophy on rehabilitation, pain relief, mental stress and distress is actually, in this book. So I wish I got to it sooner, but anyway, it's called Mind Over Back Pain by John Sarno, who's a doctor that had a little bit of a different approach towards curing back pain. And as you dig into the book, you learn it's not just back pain, but it's distress in general within the body, whether it's mental stress, whether it's physical stress. And he talks about your emotional state, and as you have more anxiety and tension, how the body basically expresses the reaction to that. So you'll have pain in certain areas or certain joints, or you'll have a migraine or a headache or something that is in response to an internal environment that is not in homeostasis or completely balanced. So I found the book to be really interesting. It's only about $6 or $7 on Amazon, but in today's blog, I wrote about this, and as you can tell, I have a cold, and I also have a back issue today. But it's amazing how things hit together. So as your stress and your to-do list gets longer, and there's more and more things for you to do, and more ground for you to cover, how your body says, "Hey, hit the brakes." And even though we think we could push, there always comes a time where there's pushback. And in working with executives and CEOs, and also working with athletes, most people think the athlete's schedule is probably more chaotic than that of a CEO of an executive. So the reality is, it's quite the opposite. All the athletes that I work with take so much time throughout their day to rest and sleep and recover, whether it's watching movies. And then when they go to work, they work hard and then immediately unplug. So they're really only plugged in for a few hours at a time and a few hours out of the day. And the rest of the day is all about relaxation, socialization, recovery, and all those key aspects to overall health. The executive, on the other hand, whether it's meeting Wall Street's earnings or beating the expectations of Wall Street, or just trying to set personal records for themselves and their company, these guys are drivers, they're horses. These CEOs and executives are burying themselves, and they look at an 8 to 12 hour day and say, how much work can I get done in 12 hours? And then I got to go home, I got to tend to my family, I have to get my exercise in. So they're on 14, 15 hours out of a day and sleeping very little. So that's the biggest thing that I see. And most executives and most people that are working, type A jobs are pushing themselves to their limits. And what we're seeing now is even their home life is suffering as a result of that. But this book is really cool because it talks about unplugging. And if you unplug your mind, all of the issues that you have with your physicality will start to heal and cure themselves. So I'll go into some more detail in terms of the tips on this. But I did want to tell you one thing that I've realized, even for myself, that your mental state will control your physicality like you would not believe. And I think it's something that we should probably continue to dig deeper into and look deeper at. But your body's tension is directly related to what it goes on between your ears. So the more tense you are, the more flexibility and mobility issues, which you'll read about in my blog today, and my thoughts that I don't really believe in flexibility training. It's all there, and so much of it is prompted by the mind. So give today's blog a look. I'll talk to you guys soon. Coach D signing out, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.